It's Super StarCraft Bros.
Silver Tuesday.
Let's go.
Yeah.
How excited are you for that auto mine feature, Iron Sparks?
I don't really care.
Alright.
I don't think it'll really make much of a difference.
Alright, it is Tuesday. It means it's Super Ladder Play on Super StarCraft Bros. YouTube channel. So, Iron Sparks, what map are we on?
Daybreak, as usual.
What'd you have for lunch?
Ramen.
Was it good?
It was alright. Why?
Just wondering.
What did you have for lunch?
How much? I had peanut butter and jelly.
No snap.
And yogurt.
Oh.
And I had it at 10 o'clock in the morning, so technically it was like second breakfast.
Oh.
Because that's when we have lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we have some manners.
How about I introduce them?
No, I was going to try and stall as long as possible and then introduce them.
Oh.
But go ahead.
Alright, in our bottom left corner of Daybreak we have our red TvP DemonMonkey.
Hey, usual on the channel.
Yeah, this is our, actually our last video he sent us.
He needs to start playing some more StarCraft,
Yeah.
or he's going to lose the Tuesday spot.
And then in our top right corner we have our blue Protoss Wave.
He should also send us games. Maybe he can have the Tuesday spot.
Alright, so we got nothing really. Yeah, we got the gateway going down for Wave.
Ah, poor probe got drilled in Lamont.
And barracks going down for DemonMonkey.
Will you say that word again?
Barracks.
Will you say barracks in America? No, you can't prep yourself. We're gonna build barracks in America.
Barracks.
In America. Alright, well.
Gas.
Pretty simple openings. I'm a little out of it today because I'm just tired.
Yeah, we
It's
should.
Tuesday,
Yeah,
right?
we'll get that second pylon down. Yeah, it's Tuesday, Silver Tuesday. And as soon as I get we done, we'll most likely see the cyber core.
You don't say.
There we go. And for DemonMonkey, we should probably see him throw down another barracks pretty soon, because he's getting that orbital, starting to pump out the marine, and probably once he hits 150, he might throw down another barracks.
Yeah, I see a lot of Marine Marauder play out of DemonMonkey for this game. Currently, Marauders are just so devastating to gateway units for Protoss, as long as you can micro them. And I'm just seriously gonna burp the whole time I'm trying to talk. So go ahead.
You know what's amazing?
What?
The SV went through this marine.
Well, he's a little scrawny.
Alright, so we've got that tech lab going down on the second barracks. Warp gate tech just started being chronoed out. Do have that zealot out, so he's kind of acting to prevent any scouting, or if any marine or two decides to come up, they'll be able to take care of it easily. So we're looking at a 3-gate, maybe we see a rubble once these are done, because the mortals are a pretty good answer to those marauders that Terran do often choose to work with.
Yeah, those hardened shields cut down on a lot of damage that the Marauders can inflict to the armored unit, and they're just, I mean, they do great damage. The Immortals are just good dealers of damage.
And they do additional damage versus armor, don't they?
Totally damage. Damage.
Yeah. Alright, another probe dive.
No, Billy!
And so yeah, we got 3 gates, 3 barracks,
It's like,
and a robo.
I think we've watched too much StarCraft. Part of the Swarm needs to come out so we can stop being so predictive.
Alright, so we got that sentry coming out. Probably maybe see a stalker or a zealot follow suit, or another sentry.
Getting those sentries early to collect that energy, so he has plenty of energy for force fields and guardian shields. And the Marauders are already getting pumped out for DemonMonkey. We have 2 on the field and 3 other Marines, so it's going to be interesting if he chucks down. Eventually techs up to a starport, get those medvacs out, or just decides to commit his resources that. And he has, I dare say, almost even oversaturation at his main.
You dare say?
I dare say,
You
sir.
dare say?
I dare say.
No, I think it's pretty good. That's 19.
Snowball's in the way, I can't see. Snowball, move! It's okay, Snowball. Calm down.
Or 21, because I can count. Yes. Alright, so it looks like instead of getting those mortars out, we're going to be seeing Colossus.
Excellent choice.
Which is also pretty good against those bio units.
Oh, baby, decent.
I am now casting with the Velociraptor.
Thanks a lot. Now I want to make Velociraptor noises. What do they sound like?
What you just made.
This cast just got fun!
Alright, so we do have DemonMonkey starting to move out, heading towards this first Zeldaga tower. Or not. Just skip it. I'm not really casting with the Velociraptor. However, this observer will catch the tail end of this army moving out, so we'll probably see him warp in a few more units, as well as actually start this Colossus. And this observer is just going to get pretty good view. He sees that the expansion isn't up. He sees that these units are leaving the base, so he has to expect something's coming his way.
Yes, and DemonMonkey's army has made it to the natural now, and a couple units have been warped in for wave.
This Colossus is being chronoed, but it's just not going to be done soon enough.
No, he's not going to have thermal lance, so it's not going to have the range. This pylon, because it is on the edge, is going to get...
survive.
Alright.
Because of the scan right now.
Gotcha.
So actually, because of this force field, and probably another one that'll come soon, this Colossus will probably finish. So I was wrong.
Yeah, he definitely wants to try and chrono boost that out more. I don't know how much energy he has on the Nexus. Another round of Zealots.
Well, he doesn't even really need to worry about that because he has the force fields because he got the sentries out early, so they have the energy. So he's able to pull it off for a little bit.
If he could actually pull this trick, I think he's trying to cut the army in half. The Terran army is not taking the bait, and the other force field is thrown down. I hope that he didn't reveal his Colossus too quick. Thermal Lance is on the way, and DemonMonkey decides to turn around and head back.
Well, DemonMonkey already knew the Colossus was on the way.
Hey, you know what? I know.
So we got Thermal Lance chronoing out, and DemonMonkey decided to expand behind this because he did have the advantage. He was all the way over there, so it was a pretty good idea. He just needs to get something out to combat those Colossus, so we see him throwing that factory, probably throw down the starport right after, get those Vikings out.
Yeah, unfortunately the wave does have this observer in the middle of the base, and he does get all the scouting information. You just see the factory going down. So he's probably going to suspect that a starport. These Marines might be getting in position to take it out.
But I don't think he has enough energy for a scan yet.
Nope.
But the thing is, it's good that Wave knows this, but in this situation, it's kind of a given what the Terran's going to do.
Yeah, I mean, with Terrans, when you have Colossus on the field, you have to get Vikings. It's just, I mean, unless you're an amazing micro artist, you have to get those Vikings out to take out the Colossus. Because the moment the Colossus falls, it turns into a more balanced army between Marine Marauder.
But the thing is, with him scouting, even though he already knows what's going to come, it allows him to know sooner that we can stop making Colossus.
Or, I mean, he'll know how many are on the field, so he maybe make another round or two of just Stalkers and just lay off the sentries and the Zealots.
Well, because I know, like, when I play, when I start seeing that they're gonna be pumping Vikings out, I'll maybe not totally stop the Colossus, but I'll throw down a Templar Archive and start getting the High Templar.
Yeah, you could do that. I mean, you could also switch into just Immortal Tech as well, because like we said, they do deal quite a bit of damage, and they do take a lot of damage as well.
The thing I like about High Templar, you do get that splash, which you really need against the Bio-Armor, because there's going to be a lot, and if you don't have the splash coming continuously from the Colossus, you need it from the Storm.
Yeah, the one thing that I'm a little disappointed with both players right now is upgrades. I don't even think we have a Forge or an Engineering Bay down for either player. We do have both down, but they're just not being used.
He'll probably do it once he gets this pretty saturated and has a satisfactory amount of Vikings out on the field, then he'll focus on this.
Yeah, I mean, but granted, both players have been keeping up on their macro. I mean, they've been keeping their money low. Both players are a little high on gas, especially our Terran player, because he is going mostly the 3M.
And now we do see the Forge, so likewise he'll be starting his upgrades.
And there we go, we just got the upgrades, the +1 armor and weapons upgrade for DemonMonkey on the way. Here comes that observer around
again. But he still doesn't have
again.
enough for a scan.
Yeah, observer's going to see there's only 2 Vikings on the field. Right now, if Wave could just beef up his supply, he actually could have the advantage in this, because there are only 2 Vikings, and I mean his Colossus count's getting pretty high. He has the 3. They're going to do a ton of damage to this bio army.
Well, if he's careful with his Colossus, he probably could beat this army.
Yeah, I mean he'll probably definitely want to have a good line of zealots in the front to tank a lot of the damage, and also just add another layer of buffering between the army and the Protoss Death Ball.
And he's getting the attack upgrade. I would like to see him throw down that Twilight Council, just so we can get Blink, because those would be helpful.
I mean, even Blink, even Zealot Legs is. I mean, they're both amazing upgrades for the Protoss player. And why was there a? Was that a mule that just died? All right.
But the thing with Blink, it gives you the chance to take out the Vikings even sooner. That way you don't take damage from.
Man, that observer is doing his job.
Yeah, it'll die eventually. But
I know, but it's definitely like paid for itself in information. We got good saturation on both bases. Both players are actually getting pretty high up in their mineral counts. DemonMonkey is taking his 3rd. I would like to see Wave take those assimilators at the natural and get that gas going.
Instead, he's going to throw down the Twilight Council for another forge and 2 more.
Good. You know, I absolutely agree with this. I think his production facilities were lacking. He was doing that quick 3-gate into the Colossus tech. But the only thing with it is, because DemonMonkey moved out, it kept Wave in his base, and he wasn't able to push out, because it almost looks like he was doing a very aggressive build, and instead he had to be very conservative. He had to stay in his base, and I don't know, I kind of expect him to be a little higher up on units, but I mean, Viking count's amazing right now for DemonMonkey.
Yeah, and I like that now he does have these Viking outs. He's gonna switch to get a few medvacs out to support his bio army, and then go back to the Viking.
I think for the amount of Colossus that are on the field,
this is sufficient.
You know, having a good cloud of medvacs. The medvacs are key to a good, strong bio army. And we do have Zealot Legs coming up for Wave, so that's going to be able to negate any of the concussive shells about to finish for DemonMonkey.
And then we also have attack upgrade 2 and armor upgrade 1 going for Wave as well.
Excellent. If the Protoss player can get these upgrades ASAP, he's definitely going to do a major amount of damage to his Terran opponent.
But the thing with the Protoss army, he has supply blocked, and he has been for a little bit.
That Colossus just popped out, so I believe that was the deciding factor on the supply block.
He's going to have a vastly smaller army, and if he isn't careful with the units he really needs, he's going to lose.
Yeah, I mean, he really needs to throw down a 3rd. He needs to throw down a bunch of pylons. He has 3 on the way.
I mean, this is a lot of Marauders.
He really needs to have the gateways in the back, so when he does encounter this Terran army, he is going to lose a lot of units. I mean, both sides are, but he has to have the capabilities to warp in a ton more units. Having 7, 8, even 9 gateways in this situation is going to be key. He's only going to be able to afford to produce off of that probably 1 cycle, because he'll probably lose and slip on his macro. And he needs to expand.
Yeah. I mean, DemonMonkey, he did take that 3rd. He's starting to mine off it, so he's going to get even farther ahead in the income.
You know, it was very gutsy. Usually most Terran players will go for a planetary fortress at their 3rd, but DemonMonkey's going for an orbital command. He's showing that he feels confident in his army, and that, I don't know, I don't blame him. That's a lot of Vikings. He's going to take out the Colossus incredibly fast.
Well, since he did get that scan, he knows that the army is still sitting right here.
Yeah, and I mean, he sees that it is a lot of Zealots. I mean,
and he does have charge.
He still has sentries, he still has stalkers, but he isn't morphing as many in, and again, he gets a follow-up look at that army.
So he knows exactly what he's up against. He sees everything in this army.
He might not catch the +2 weapons upgrade just about to finish, and armor is about 20-30% finished. It looks like we're going to have both players max out. DemonMonkey is only 7 supply away from maxing out right now in Wave. He did get those pylons down. He's getting the stalkers out to most likely help against these things. And I gotta tell you that these scans by DemonMonkey have to be making Wave nervous.
Yeah. Ignore the fan noise. But it looks like DemonMonkey is preparing to get his own additional upgrade, because he did throw that armor down, but he's also getting a Ghost Academy, which will be good, because the EMP will really knock out the units even faster.
Yeah, I mean,
you
can cut out about half of the HP for the Protoss units, and maybe we'll see some nukes. There's always a possibility. Oh, we have +3 weapons going for Wave. He is upgrading incredibly fast.
But the thing is, he doesn't have a lot of units to actually utilize them. I mean, this is a lot of Zealots, don't get me wrong. Good number of Stalkers, but It's a lot of Marauders.
You know, it's gonna come down to placement. If he gets a good spot, if these stalkers can pick off a lot of the air support units.
But this is a lot of Vikings, so DemonMonkey doesn't even have to worry about what happens to the Vikings because they'll be able to take out those Colossus so easy.
Yeah, I mean, Wave does know that this army is on the way because the Observer saw it, and here come the Vikings in to try and snipe these Colossus. Ouch, they actually almost get that Colossus with one volley of missiles.
So it looks like 2 Colossus will go down prior to any engagement actually happening, maybe even a third.
Good positioning on those
Might
Vikings.
actually see all of them go down.
Yeah, a great positioning on those Vikings, and here comes the Marine Marauder army.
So man, if he gets these few sentries in the back cut out, he's moving his Vikings to take out the remaining 2 Colossus, and
that's
just
it.
A lot. There's a lot of damage coming from the ramp that Wave can't hit, and all the Zealots are falling.
I mean, the Zealots are holding all those units into that choke created by the rocks right now, but because of the amount of Vikings that he had, it wipes out all the Colossus. He landed the Vikings now to do additional damage against the ground units.
So he doesn't really need them in the air.
Yep, a little bit of a stutter step on the bottom wipes out the rest of the Protoss units. It's 129 to 51, 49 supply.
And right now there's only a Colossus, a handful of Zealots. That's not enough to take out the army.
No, this Colossus is going to get sniped immediately. The GG is thrown out by Wave, and he leads the game. So another excellent game sent in by DemonMonkey. We greatly appreciate it.
Thing I really like to see from that Protoss was High Templar.
High Templar would have been...
Since all those units were just stuck on that ramp, you get the storms off there, they're gone.
Oh yeah. I mean...
Plus the feedback on the medvacs.
Yeah. I mean, that kind of is always the dilemma. Do you go Colossus or do you go High Templar?
Both.
Going both is amazing. Of course, he would have to take his third.
Well,
so
even if he had just like a 1 or 2 less Colossus and got High Templar instead.
Yeah. Well, that has been Super Tuesday. Leave a comment down below on how you think both players did.
Hit that like button.
Subscribe. Share.
Yeah.
Send your own replays in to SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. And if you just forgot what we just said, check down below in the description. Good luck and have fun on your Wednesday adventures.
GG.
GG.
Oh, Season 9 started.
Season 9 started?
Or Season 4, or whatever this is.
Woohoo! Let's go! Woohoo!